Oh my goodness. I can't believe it either. That's not enough energy. No, what? No, we're gonna keep going with it. We're gonna keep rolling with this take. I like this take. Let's just get the energy up while it's going. All right, everybody. Hey, how's it going? We're back. Okay. This is such a bad take. I gotta keep plowing through it. I'm first taking this thing. All right, Travis Scott, because it was the first take. Because the first take. Wow, and I wait. Okay. This is not a bit. This is not a bit. Wrap it in. I meant to say, like, reel it in. Bring it in. Okay. The production's down, isn't it? Wow. For some of you, you haven't seen me in a year. For some of you, then you're probably like, where's the closet? Or no, I was sitting on a couch when you saw me last. For some of you, the last time you saw me, I was in sunny Los Angeles, California. Shout out to Hassan. God, I love Hassan. Yeah, so what's going on? Nick, where have you been? I've been seeing you on Reddit. I'm gonna can this. I'm gonna start over. What happened? Where have you been? Why haven't we heard from you? Did you get fired? Yes. I've even tried to like reel in the same. It's a little dark. I'm looking at it on the monitor and it's a little dark, but I got a lamp right here with the natural lighting to kind of create this rustic. I'm trying to create a vibe for these OG Motown Noah heads out there. You know what I mean? No, but okay, let's get serious for a second. What's going on right now? Can we just talk about basketball? Can we watch basketball stuff? Yes, we are going to do that in the next video. After this video, forever, it's like just going to be basketball. I want to talk about Donovan Mitchell so bad and the Cavs, and I want to talk about how I think Atlanta like might be a 3 seed this year. I'm telling you, I got some takes in the chamber. You guys are going to love them, but we got to cross a few bridges before we get to that point, okay? And for some of you, this is going to be the like 11th time that you've heard me go through this spiel. For some of you, you've never heard me do it and you've been waiting for me to do it, or you have no idea who I am. It would be weird for you to watch this video if you didn't know who I was. Not saying that you have to know. Jesus, don't do this, Nick. Just get to the point. So for those of you who don't know, a couple of months ago, there was a lot of shit that I said when I was younger that got brought to light. And every single one of those tweets was disgusting. It was hateful. It was bigoted. It was reprehensible at best. And to call them, I guess, disgusting would be a disservice to the word itself. Distasteful also comes to mind. Now, I'm not the type of person to use the age thing as an excuse. I only say when I was younger as like a point of reference. It's shit that I said. Point blank period. It's shit that I said. And I don't think using age as a sort of like, oh, well, he was 14. To me, it doesn't make it any less reprehensible just because you were a child, right? So I think I've done a lot of growing. I think the people who know me know that I've done a lot of growing. I also think it's worth noting that like people seem to think that I just wake up and I'm like, what can I colonize today? Like, what can I fucking, like, can I like increase the wage gap? Like, what can I do to vilify everybody that's not a white man? However, it is not lost on me that some of the things that and I know that some people in the comments are going to be like, oh my God, what did he say? And there are going to be people down there who are like leaving links to everything and are going to try to like do the whole like cancel Nick thing again, which by the way, getting canceled isn't real. I'm just saying the word for the sake of it, but cancel culture is not a real thing. I believe in we're not going to go down that road. The point that I'm trying to make here is that I know that there are going to be people who have already seen what I've said, who in the future are going to see it, especially, like I said, in the comments, and they're going to think differently of me. And that's sort of what I meant with the self-reflection is the hardest thing for me through this process has been knowing that there are people that I do care about who I have affected in a way that I would never want to affect them ever. With things that I didn't even believe when I was a kid. I was just saying it because it was like, that was just edgy shit to say. And like, that's all that it was. But it was still hurtful nonetheless, right? There have been dozens and dozens and dozens of you and my personal friends who have reached out to me to be like, hey, Nick, like, what the fuck? Like, that's not cool. And we have those productive conversations. And I'm so happy to be able to connect with a lot of you in that way. It isn't lost on me that there has been a lot of sort of tug of war with like what's going on with Motown Noah and how you're able to actually consume whatever content it is that I'm making. There's been a lot of like unclear direction, and I've kind of I felt really guilty about, you know, leaving the channel and then going to Buckets and then coming back to Motown Noah for 2 weeks and then leaving. And that was, it's a conversation that unfortunately I can't really explain a lot about, other than things just didn't go the way that we wanted them to go. And, again, I am really sorry if I've sort of toyed with anyone's trust in that way, because it is not lost on me as a content creator that the most valuable thing that you can gain from making these videos is other people's attention, right? That's the most significant thing that I can wield, is like, I know that I can lock you in for 5 minutes. Like, that means everything to me. So all I can really do is, put one foot in front of the other, and we're going to get back to some of these goofs, and I love you guys a lot. I say all this just to say, I don't really know that it's my choice to get to move on from something like this, but I'm just letting you know I'm done with it. Like, I'm not ripping this Band-Aid off anymore. I know that I'm not a shithead person anymore. I know I'm not the person that everybody has made me out to be. And I realized that, like, sulking and being like, when people are like, oh, he's a white nationalist, and I'm like, oh, I'm fucking not, and I'm sad. Then it just makes me look guilty, like I have something to hide, and it's like, I don't. So I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to talk about basketball. That's really all that it is. I'm going to make basketball videos again, and that's it. And I am truly and genuinely sorry if there's anybody who I have hurt, because I hope you know that everybody in my life knows that that's not representative of the person that I am today. And I know that people always say that, right? People always say that, but genuinely, I hope you can find it in your heart to believe me and to trust me, and I hope that I can do a lot moving forward to regain the trust of all of you, because I also realize that it's a weird look that, and I'm not going to be talking a lot about what happened with Buckets, for a lot of reasons. But I'm excited to make basketball videos again, and again, this is it. We're done talking about it after this. I want to move on. And I want to talk about Cade Cunningham so fucking bad. I think we might win the finals this year.